time have you been stressed because you have the decision of the university, propedeuticals, and homework in school?
Are you getting stressed because school is too much and you are trying to get into university?
How many times did you feel with a lot of pressure because you have a lot of things to do?
By the last questions, we could deduce and observe that this last semester was the one we level of stress by the presence of propedeuticals and preuniversitarian test. We did the presence of more activities over the schedule of the student. A transitional process of a preuniversitarian student generates stress that affects directly the efficiency of the student in all their dimensions, talking about academic one, economical one, liberal, or all type of their dimension.
Aspects that guides us to ask the question if this transitional period causing students increased or higher levels of stress as they are get used to.
Goes out from the direct observations. So the first one is to analyze how the efficiency and quality of pre-universitarian student is affected by the consequences of stress. This would be validated or surveyed or sampled by the survey that we've done, so we can observe the patterns that get into like the quotidianity of the student. The second one was to analyze the relation between the high school facts and the process of inscription to the university to comprehend the stress situations that the students are being suppressed. The most part of our variables that we use were quantitative to more or less see how it works in the statistical issue. So these help us to overview or analyze the frequency and the levels of stress that are presented over these students. Subjects that we study were students of last semester of high school, average between 17 and 18 years old.
Our population for this thesis were all the students that studied in the high schools of Querétaro. We decided first to check how many students are in high school, then how many students are in private schools, and of that number, how many students are in last semester, and our population was of 5,767 students. And our sample, we determined our sample with the determined size calculator, in which we used an interval of 5, and our sample was of 311 students. The research scope and procedure. Well, first of all, our type of research for the thesis were quantitative, in which we create the theories based in our own investigation. Then the analysis were inductive, in which the analysis that we cannot use at any because there are different results. When we had the results of the surveys, every people has like their different level of stress and how they manage. And the last one, the procedure. First of all, we investigate about the topic and create our questions for having our results. The second one is we provide a link of the surveys to different high schools. The third one is after a certain time we get the results of the survey and create tables. And at the last one, with the tables we obtain the results, and as a team we get our conclusions. The research instrument, well, for our thesis, we use a survey as our principal tool.
We go over statistical data as area of career,
The gender, the professional area, if their university is private or public, if they have one or more options of university, the level of stress the people is suffering.
and by observation we start to overview the psychological and physiological issues of the respective.
And that's all. Thank you.
The results were that the 55% of the students say that they are having a regular stress level, while the 33% say that they are having a high stress level. We saw that there are many factors that affect the stress level. The main one was the demand that the university has with 31%. The second one was the homework that the students have while they are trying to get on university. The 37% of the students say that they are having pressure of the family, so this affects a lot the level of stress. Sometimes students try to get out of stress, so they do many activities. The first one was exercise with 25% of the results. Then activities related with art was the 18%, and with that 17% there are social activities and resting. I think that this new knowledge can be applied at university while ending the high school, so they can change a little bit the program of the school, this to decrease the stress level, and also students can know how to get out of stress, and they can see the graphs and they can see that what activities are working for another students, like doing exercise. Our detractors were that we contaminate our sample. We had the objective just to Tech Milenio, but our survey went to 3 more high schools. Also, we changed the scope. These two have a specific objective, and we changed biography reference because there had a lot of info that we needed to summarize, and this was a little bit complicated. We propose actions with these theses. Schools should make activities for students and change a little bit the plan. These to get a better result in high school and in the test of university. We also say that schools should get free time to students, these to finish propedéuticos or to study for the test. Students will be less stressed if school reduce homeworks and increase activities in school, so they are not having a lot of things to do at home and they can be concentrated in university. Also, school should make after school activities like sport or relaxing activities.
Attention, and thank you, teacher Stransky, for these 3 years. We love you. Thank you.
¿Cómo se dice concentrado?
Concentrated, idiota.